What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to TTB Ravens Media, bringing Ravens content every single day. If you want to stay updated with Ravens content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below so you get notified every single time we upload a brand new video. Now, in this video, I'm going to be talking about some comments that Lamar Jackson made. However, I do want to say before we get into it, I actually set up the TikTok account for TTB Ravens Media this week, and I actually started posting on it. The account's been set up for a while, just had never posted on it. And the goal with that is it's going to be just posting video clips, stream clips that happen, and then also I'll be making some specific content. So I actually made a bit of a preview for tomorrow's video, which is going to be talking about firing John Harbaugh, but not making that today. But check out that TikTok video. I'll probably post it as a YouTube short as well, probably later tonight. But I just wanted to let you guys know. You guys should check that out. You guys should follow it because it's just more Ravens content. If you're interested in Ravens content, go check it out because that's going to be the only spot that I'm going to consistently post those short videos. If I have any other ones, I may post a couple on the YouTube Shorts so you guys can see them. But I do recommend checking out the TikTok if you want to see like good clips from streams and clips from videos and quick takes that myself and Joshua have. But that's out of the way. Let's get into this one right now. So Lamar Jackson spoke to the media today, and obviously he said a lot of things. A lot of players spoke to the media, and I will be going over a lot of things over the next couple of days. There's so many things to go through. Obviously, Bradley Bozeman, but I want to talk about Lamar Jackson. He's the man right now. And if you didn't know, he also talked about how he's not focused on the contract right now. He's focused on getting better. And, that's totally fine. That's great. Get better. But I want to talk about what Lamar said about Greg Roman because, of course, that was a question everybody wants to know about Greg Roman. And Lamar Jackson said, he's been great for us. He's a great coach. We are glad he's here. He also said that, he doesn't really know what's going on upstairs and he doesn't know about that stuff. But he also said, he's been good for us. So I think that that's very interesting to see because obviously we all know who Lamar Jackson is as a person. He is not going to be someone that says, get this guy out of here. He's not an Aaron Rodgers. Trying to think of any other quarterbacks would just blatantly go out and slander their offensive coordinator or something like that. But I know Aaron Rodgers is the type of guy that would do that. So he's not like that. He's going to defend his guys and he's going to defend them till the very end. So him defending Greg Roman is what I would expect out of Lamar Jackson. However, I did think it was interesting how he didn't make a statement like, yeah, I really want him to be here. Like, we need him. Like, yeah, like I want him to return and I want us to keep going with him. Like, I didn't hear anything like that. It was, we're glad he's here. He's been good for us. But I'm getting kind of excited, but at the same time, that could just be Lamar being kind of low key because that's how Lamar Jackson is. So, he did defend him. It wasn't like he was going out there and saying any negative things about him. But, Lamar Jackson defending Greg Roman, I think is very unfortunate for the Ravens because, one, I think you guys all know that I want Greg Roman fired. I think you guys, if you guys have been in the stream, I also think that John Harbaugh should be fired. But if Harbaugh fires Greg Roman, I'm more okay with keeping Harbaugh. It's more if he doesn't fire Greg Roman, then it's like, got to get out of here. So Greg Roman, though, it's just so frustrating because it's like, what Greg Roman has done has worked, right? I think a lot of people think that Greg Roman's stuff doesn't work. It works. It just works to a certain level, right? And that level isn't as high as it needs to be for the Ravens to win. The floor is pretty high. The floor of Greg Roman's offense is pretty high, right? I think we saw the floor this year, an 8-win team, right? Team ended up getting really hurt, but an 8-win team, I think, is the floor for a Greg Roman offense. Now, you add Lamar Jackson to that, 10-win team, probably. But the ceiling is not a Super Bowl, and the Baltimore Ravens need a Super Bowl. That is the ceiling that they need. Honestly, they don't need a Super Bowl. They need multiple Super Bowls. That's the ceiling that they want to have. They want to have a dynasty. You have a franchise quarterback like Lamar Jackson. You want to have a dynasty, not a one-off, not a 14-2 season where you get knocked out in the first round of the playoffs, or the first game that you play in the playoffs in the divisional round. You don't want that. And Greg Roman can get you that far, but the Ravens need to get to that next level. And Greg Roman's never gotten to the next level. He got close with the 49ers. He got close with the Ravens. Didn't really get that close with the Bills, but, got into the playoffs. That's the floor, right? Not a great team that he had, but, this year, it was still the exact same problems. And Lamar Jackson's just not one to go out there and make a statement against it, right? We all remember when Lamar Jackson went on, I can't remember what show it was. Maybe it was the Rich Eisen show or something like that. If you guys know in the comments, let me know. But he was like, yeah, teams are calling out our plays. And they said, what do you do when that happens? And he was like, well, I just go over to, coach and tell him. And it's like, Lamar has so much trust and faith in Greg Roman and John Harbaugh that I think sometimes it's hard for even him to see that, like, hey, yeah, they help you, but you could get even more help, right? It's like you have a tutor, all right? Let's say you're trying to get into college. You want to go to Harvard. You want to go to Stanford, right? Prestigious school. You got to get the A's, okay? And maybe you're a C student. I'm not saying Lamar's a C player, but, let's say you're a C student. If you're a C student and you get a tutor, and that tutor's pretty good, and they get you B's on all these tests, you're going to be like, wow, this tutor's working. It's helping me, right? I don't want to get a new tutor. This guy's helping me. It's like, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. He is helping you, or she is helping you. But remember, the goal isn't to get a B. The goal is to get an A, right? The A is the Super Bowl. The B is we made it to the playoffs. And then it kind of fell apart, right? Lamar Jackson, with his tutor, Greg Roman, is getting B's. And if he wants to get an A, unfortunately, he's going to need a new tutor. I think that's the best analogy that I can give for how to improve, because it's like Greg Roman does help. He's not like, I don't think it's like a complete drag of a coach. I just don't think he's good enough. And I think that a lot of people need to make that distinction. Just because we say fire Greg Roman doesn't mean that he's like horrendous. I know some people do believe that Greg Roman is truly terrible. But you can just believe, like, hey, even though they're good, like I have similar thoughts on John Harbaugh, where it's like, I think John Harbaugh's a really good coach, but is he good enough to get another Super Bowl? I don't know. That's something to really analyze and think about. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about Lamar defending Greg Roman. If it was even a defense at all. I felt like it was a defense, though. I felt like Lamar was defending Greg Roman, because we all know Lamar is on Twitter. And so he has to be seeing, the Greg Roman stuff that goes on. And obviously he gets asked about it. Like, he knows kind of what fans are thinking in that aspect, but he's still defending him, I believe. So, we shall see what happens, what transpires in the next couple of weeks or so. We already saw a lot of head coaches get fired today. But, let me know what you guys think, because I think it's unfortunate. I don't know what I wanted Lamar to say. I think the answer that I would want Lamar to say is just like honestly, I don't know. Why don't ask Coach Harbaugh, ask upstairs. I did like that part of what he said. That did leave it open to interpretation. It wasn't like him saying, like, no, I want this guy back next year. So I don't know. I felt like it was interesting the way that it all went down. So let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. Make sure to go check out the TikTok. It's just TTB Ravens. I will try and make another, background or something like that has the stuff on it. But thank you, everybody, for watching. Subscribe for daily Ravens content, and I'll see all of you again tomorrow. And also comment down below who you're rooting for in the college football championship tonight.